Making brookies is simple and fun. Today you will be learning how to make brookies. They're brownies plus cookies layered on top of each other. It's awesome. But over here I have my ingredients to make the cookie mix. And over here is my brownie mix materials. And I've got my 2 bowls. So this is what you'll need. You'll need eggs, some vegetable oil, some triple fudge, or whatever brownie mix you want. Here's the butter, melted butter that you'll need. And you'll need an egg over here too. And cookie mix. Alright, now let's grab our mix for the brownies. We will put it in our first bowl. As you can see, I already cut it so that I didn't have to cut it. Make sure you get all of it in there. And now we'll be needing to put a little packet of this in there. It does not want to come out. So, oh wait, there we go. I need adult assistance for this part. Chocolate fudge. I did not know what this was at first, but it's chocolate fudge, so if you're not doing triple fudge, this probably won't be in there. But just in case you are, it's hard to squeeze out. Alright, now that we've got all of the fudge and our mix in there, let's put in our egg. Now that we've got that in there, let's put in our 1/4 cup of water. And next up, the 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. Perfect. Now let's start mixing. Now that we're done mixing the brownie mix, let's move on to the cookies, shall we? First, we'll open up our little baggie of cookie mix, if I can get it. I'm sorry, I just, oh, scissors. Sorry, second up some scissors. You might want to remember that, kids. You gotta use scissors. Same thing applies to the cookie mix. Make sure you get all of it in there. The chocolate chip mix does not include as much ingredients as brownie. All we'll need to put in cookie mix is our melted butter, which should be done before, you should do this before you start making this, our chocolate chip cookies, because this is an ingredient that is not. Now let's put in our egg. There we go. Not to get them on your fingers. And start mixing, just like we did with the brownies. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Alright, now that we're done mixing the cookie mix, ours didn't really stay together that much, but it's perfect the way it is. Now we'll start putting a little bit. We already have an example right there. We'll just put a little bit of brownie in the cup. Just get a little helper spoon then. Right. Get another little scoop. Right there. There we go. So just put enough so that it fills up the bottom. And after you do that, just set that right there. After you do that, you might want to scoop up a little bit of this cookie mix and sort of mold it with your fingers. Sort of like you would with a regular cookie, except instead of just putting it in there, we're going to put it on top of the brownie mix. So put it there. Now that these are done, you might end up with a messy hands, but we will now move on to the baking stage. You want to put your oven at about 325 for about 9 minutes. But while you're baking, you might want to keep an eye on those Brookies because it depends on your oven either it bakes faster or slower. So you might want to keep an eye on them. Let's put them in. Slide them on the bottom or top. And I'm gonna put my other one in there too, underneath. There we go. Let's close the oven. So now let's set our oven. And now we're ready to pull them out. Good thing I've come prepared. I think my Brookies are done baking, so I'll pull them out. I'll just get the top one, and I'll show you how it's done. Voila! You made Brookies. Now remember what we did. We started by getting our ingredients, mixing, and baking. Thanks for joining us on how to make Brookies, and I hope you enjoy them. Just remember to wait for them to cool before you start nibbling.